So, to continue our topic for this month on how I'm tweaking my strength and conditioning sessions because they're just for women, um, one of the things I do just because all my clients are women is avoid machine weights in the gym I'm at. So I'm actually not convinced machine weights are good for anyone except those that have a lot of time, or those that are doing bodybuilding for competition or as an art. Um, but generally speaking, women will be less stable than their male counterparts because of the presence of estrogen in their bodies, which means I want to train them on their feet, balancing, controlling momentum and their body weight, like as often as possible. Furthermore, most machine weights are designed for an average male body, so it's really awkward to kind of fit a female into it. And I'm just not comfortable trying to force female angles into these average and straight line movements. Aside from these movements, I'm thinking like leg extensions and bicep curl machines. They're not particularly useful for any given person. My female clients are often time poor, so I really want to sort of devote our energy into movements that are going to have an impact on her everyday life. Um, but in particular, machine weights that sort of hinge off the elbow or off the knee joint. Um, I'm particularly uncomfortable with those because of the carrying angle and the Q angle. So let me just demonstrate those. The carrying angle is the angle between the long axis of the upper arm and the long axis of the extended forearm. This is my carrying angle. So women generally will have a shorter angle, which is more like that, and men generally a longer one, which I obviously can't force because I'm female. But you stick that into a bicep curl machine, right? And we've got this sort of awkward twist through the inside of the elbow. So I'd much rather be in a neutral position and have them do bicep curls where they can move their elbow the way nature intended. Or if they must use a machine, do it with a neutral grip for that reason. See how the elbow straightens up? But out here, see how the elbow and the hand is out from my body? That's super awkward. So I understand female physiology, and therefore some of these machine weights make me super uncomfortable. So it's a similar issue with the leg extension machine. So women will have a greater Q angle, which is again the angle between the femur here and the patellar tendon here. Okay, now uh, also the presence of estrogen, generally less stable and more flexible and more mobile, means that our feet, where there's a quarter of all the bones and joints in our body, will naturally be more mobile and often involves collapsing in. Now you go sit someone with these greater angles in a leg extension machine, and to get the muscle, you kind of got to go that way in a female body. Otherwise, you're really overutilizing the outside of the thigh. Now, as we know, a leg extension machine only goes down and up in a straight line. So if you must do a leg extension, do it with a cable. Put a cable around her ankle and do it at an angle 45 degrees. Speaking in averages, okay, I'm not saying everyone must do it, but even if you did it straight, okay, at least then you can tweak that angle from the body until you're getting your target muscles, which I'm assuming are all the quads, not just the outer quads. Okay, or better yet, just train a squat like a functional movement. So that's my tweak for today. If you have any questions or you want to talk about other body parts, like there's a few tweaks with the shoulders and pelvises and that sort of thing, just send me a message. Otherwise, I'll be back next Tuesday with some more.